Right before I moved from Denver to North Carolina, I knew I was gonna be signing with Trash Panda. And so I spent a day at the warehouse. You might have seen that video yesterday over on Bodanza Disc Golf, where I kind of raided the warehouse. We made my catch and record. And then at the end of that video, I took way too many discs. We tallied up the total, and it's a lot. But today, I'm going to be doing a full Trash Panda round, trying to beat a rated round that I played at my home course on the whites with just these discs, all of which I've never thrown before, except for the Candy Catch one. I did take a Dune, which has been in the bag, a Canyon, which has been in the bag, from this set, which I won't be using today. Instead, I'm gonna be completely emptying this bag. Kind of treating my disc bad. And we're gonna be taking at least one of every mold. The inner core, they're straight to understable putter, which I have in a super lightweight, a rubber one. And not from that day, but I did take some base ones, which I think I'm gonna try putting with because they feel so good. I also got just this Baja inner core, which is a really solid feeling one, and some outer core, which are the beaded version of an inner core. I have a couple of these in the base plastic, but they're a little deeper than my PA3s. So I think I might just take one to throw, whether it's base or premium. A couple different Canyon options, some base, one premium, which I already bag. One of these Dune, honestly, probably will be this one because it looks so sick, nice and swirly. It's a fun run that they did, which is a little flatter, and my favorite run of Dune so far. Ozone, which is a flippy 8-speed, 8.6 -3.1, I believe, kind of like a slower Sphinx. They have these in super plastic, which is a mix of a bunch of plastics, which is super domey. And then this one I think is a little more overstable. My bag's already over full. And then their collab with Gateway Discs, the Extraterrestrial 2, which is a crazy disc where it's epicyclic. It has more width on this side than on this side. It's a 7-speed and a 12-speed kind of together. And then a bunch of Procyon. This is a Candy Catch inner core that I put back in here as well. But a bunch of their 11-speed driver. I got a Lego one, which is typically a little more overstable, really nice feel. I got these green ones, which are the domiest ones I've seen. And they have a little bit more of a give to them, which is great because it's 30 degrees right now. We got some winter storm watch. And then a swirly run from their Queen City run. So a bunch of different options for discs, but I'm not gonna take each and every single one of these discs because honestly, it's so many. But we're at a different course right now that I just finished up filming the last Bodanza disc reviews video at. I'm gonna go over to hole one and throw all of these one time and see which ones I want to be in the bag, and then I'll get started. You can snag all of these over on infinitedisc.com. Some of these runs are exclusive to trashpandadiscgolf.com. Go over to either place. You can snag my Candy Catch inner core either place. This is gonna be a fun video. I really think I can shoot better than 8 down. Trash Panda definitely has some holes in their lineup, but they have enough, I think, that I can shoot a super good round, even though it's a little windy out today. What I think I love about Trash Panda and Jesse is he always talks about how a lot of companies, they're like trying to get all of their discs to fly the same. And one of the cool parts about being able to be in charge of your own manufacturing, like Trash Panda is he can try to make discs fly differently. Oh, so the same mold flies slightly differently, and that's by design. So we'll see. We'll start out with inner core and work our way up. Oh, flippy. Oh, flippier. Outer core. Yeah. I feel like I shanked that. Oh, I did shank that one. It's gonna be either that first purple one or this one. I do like the feel of this a little more. I'm hoping it's about as overstable, just not more, because that is crazy beefy. Oh my gosh, that's craziness. Might be the base, man, I don't know. Base Canyon. Haven't thrown these yet, but they feel really good, a little more shallow. Oh, nice and beefy. Wow, I thought it'd be a little more straight because of the base. About the same. They're nice though, okay. I'm gonna land on top of the other one. Next, Dune, you know how this flies. Yeah, I really like that mid. That's so good. Yeah, that's nice. I feel like I'm figuring out what I'm gonna need. Oh, that's so flippy here. Last time I threw that was in Denver. Okay, that didn't want to burn though, so that's good. That's nice. I know they made overstable ozones, but they're not the norm because that's not that disc. Oh, ET2, I forgot about that. This one's crazy, watch this, it's gonna wobble. Oh my gosh, ah, I'm gonna have to throw it off the tee. That is so funky. It's like wobbled side to side. That one I've noticed can be flippier or straighter, depending on how it is thrown. Now for the Procyon. Lego, I believe, is supposedly the more overstable. It's a straighter disc anyways, more of a control distance driver. Oh yes! Not the best shot ever, but since I shanked it, it flew how I wanted it to. That's good. I feel like I'm ripping my finger up trying this new fan grip. Oh, I like that purple one. Go in. Oh, I think that one might have to go in the bag. The Lego might be more overstable though. Okay, nice and straight. Very straight. It's the stability that I like in my bag that I don't think I've had in my bag yet. All right, here's the gummy domey ones. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna try to throw this one to make it. I think it's gonna be a little flippy. I'm gonna try to throw a mash on one of them. Skip it. Okay. All right. It's been a few days. No one's here because it's got some probably, hopefully just wet tee pads today. Hopefully not too many icy. 8 down is the goal, and I forgot it's not 22 holes. It's actually 19 because it's the Fusion white layout that I shot that 8 under on. I'm wanting to give myself every opportunity to play a pretty solid round, so I did a full warm up. I feel really off balance right now. And just like that, it's time. Hole 1 here, I think straight to turn backhand with the dune, or a forehand could work. Parred this one in the tournament. I won't compare every shot to it, but I threw my inner core off the tee and I hit like second available and kicked left and got up and out for par with the inner core. So we'll throw a dune. Come on. That's the way to start. I got a little bit of a putt. I'm not gonna throw my base inner core at all, but I really am excited to because they flew really well. But I have the Baja in here that flies like them, maybe even a touch flippier, and then the slightly lightweight stiff one that's a little more overstable. I want to throw them, but I didn't get them in the warehouse. I made the video, so I won't. What am I doing? Hole 2, 300, very similar to hole 1, but a little bit better forehand gap. Now, one of the most interesting discs in the lineup is the extraterrestrial 2 specifically here. It's got 2 different sides. This is the thin side, it's kind of like a 7-speed. This is like a 12-speed side. So it wobbles when it's going through the air. However, when I reviewed it way back when they came out with it, and when I've thrown it a couple times here, it seems to fly like a Thunderbird, like a 9-ish speed, so kind of in between the two, and a little bit overstable. But I do remember it depending a little bit on where you held it. I don't anticipate this being a disc that's in my bag much, but it's a really fun mold that they have. Disc golf is full of oddities, and this is definitely one of them. So weird. But I got a putt in the circle. That's money. Now, if it ever happens, it'll be a long time from now. If I manage to get myself onto some Disc Golf Pro Tour coverage, maybe even for the Creator thing this year, that could be fun. I want to whip this thing out and just like throw it, because that wobble that you see is so unreal. When you're watching it in person, it looks like it's phasing and shifting through the air. There we go. Gotta respect your putts, or else they'll disrespect you. I realized I might not have well explained what this round is. This course normally has 22 holes. White Fusion combines 6 holes together into 3 holes. I think the first one's maybe hole 9, 10, and 11, and then they're mostly on the back. But they turn a bunch of par 3s into par 4s, and they have their own fairways, so it's like fair. But I think it's still like a par 72, 8,200 foot course. So it's not a walk in the park, that's for sure. Well, 3 is 445. can probably see like a stand of concrete way up there. The basket's sitting on that. Pretty uphill. It's a par 4. Basically punch it really far and straight and scramble up. There is a kind of chip way to get there for sure. Just throw something straight and then throw something around. But my goal is to try to just punch something hard inside this leaning tree. Maybe even ozone, because it's so glidey and straight, the super ozone. Oh, you know what's funny? That's actually a great shot. I didn't put nearly enough hyzer on it. It's a relatively flippy 8-speed, but where it just went to is basically an open fairway. One more thing, if you're wondering, I just noticed in the viewfinder, but this hat that I have is the same hat from that video, which was flat brim. I'm mostly more of a curved guy. Maybe we'll be getting some new Scratch Panda hats later this year, but for this one, I got this tip from Silo Schultz. I put this brim in like just a regular cup, just a cylindrical cup, and then poured boiling water into it and just let it sit in it. And then it turned out into this nice little brim here. So I got a nice little one-on-one. Dead straight, which I'd love to do with my Candy Catch inner core. Those are kind of my release disc with them, so snag those if you want. Those are on infinitedisc.com. The rest of Trash Panda's molds are there as well. But here, it looks like much more open line. I'm trying to get myself to stop saying an easier line, much more open line for the forehand. I don't need to think about the shot as easy. I just need to pick the smartest shot, try to execute. I thought I hit that tree because I pulled it inside, and then I thought I made it. Hole 4, 661 par 5. Par 5, baby. Straight down this gap, down to the left, kind of sweeps around the corner. It is not the most simple shot ever to get the eagle look. This would definitely be a par 4 on tour, if it was even there. It's pretty kind of around the corner shot. There's no Mando, and I haven't practiced this up and over, but that could be a play. But you basically just need to throw down the fairway and then do that 1 or 2 more times. It's a hole that feels bad to par and even worse to bogey. I did go from a really good chance for eagle to a par in the tournament. So today I'm just gonna hope to birdie purple Procyon or this green one. Oh, well, I definitely finished more right. Okay, that was definitely turning. Get out of it. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. That's inbounds over there, and I might have actually found a lane. I'm looking at it way down there. I do have a gap, and about 300 feet in, 310, little low ceiling. So probably Procyon again, or ET2. Lego's a little more overstable. Oh man. Okay, let's just try to make sure we smooth it through this gap. Don't try to rip it hard, just smooth it. Come on. Oh yeah. No, what is that root? That's fine. That's a great shot. I thought I was gonna be parked. I was getting a little greedy. Not gonna lie, I think it's this little root cluster right here. And we can probably all agree that if it got to the skip, it was just gonna go in. So that did rob me of my albatross look, but I still got an inside the circle putt for eagle. This is pretty solid. Maybe if I don't hit that, I actually go OB if we're being real, because it comes up about 40 feet past the basket. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. I really like putting with these. This reminds me of like when I used to putt with Pures, except a little more overstable. Maybe, I don't really even know. They feel slower, which is nice, but I don't think I'll go back to putting with them. But honestly, I could see myself putting with this disc, maybe even from long range. I really never thought I would say that about the inner core. I like throwing it. I did not think it would ever be even considered as a putter, but these new plastic ones are killer. And I just got an eagle that brought me back to 4 down through 4. Well, this is definitely the most precarious tee pad so far. I have a little bit of room for probably a standstill if I'm being real. Tripod leg is just sitting on ice there. Oh, it's mostly slush. That's actually good. Doesn't seem like there's much ice anymore. Maybe you can even tee from here, but this is probably not teeing areas. Outer core would be fun to try, but I'd probably have to throw it like this because that thing is so overstable. So they're going to try the Baja inner core, 166 grams. I will say I am kind of back to my normal power grip. I know I talked about wanting to do all fan grip, but sorry, Clint. Just felt too awkward on the course right now. I want to continue working on it for sure, but I got a score to keep. Jesse's favorite disc ever, I believe, is this run of slightly lightweight Baja. And for a good reason. That's a pretty straight putter. Oh my gosh, this is hole 8, I believe. Look at the graveyard out there. Oh my gosh. I hope to not add to that. Respect these shorties too. That's mostly about me. You gotta respect short people. All right, 236 down the hill. I want to try these outer core. This one is crazy beef. These base, so I'm actually gonna try their premium because I think it'll be slightly less overstable. Just Anheuser underneath that leaning branch. Trust that it's gonna fade back. That's crazy. That's a crazy disc. Jeez. I really don't know if I've thrown a more overstable putter than that. Like, this is not a mid-range putter. This is not like an approach disc. This is just a straight up putter. I think it's more overstable than like a Discmania P3X, a Prodigy PX3, which are so funny because those are the same names. I don't really know if there's a more overstable putter than it. It had a great shot. It's just wild. Respect it. I do think Lucas Carmichael, also on the team, shout out Lucas, by the way. I think he'd probably throw these a lot. He loves those beefy guys, and he throws so hard. It's genuinely, to me, it feels like an A2, but way slower. Maybe even A1. Hole 7, 253, straight down here, and a little bit right. It's kind of right in line with that 200 tree, but obviously 250 feet away. Forehand works. I've never really thrown a backhand here. Can you? Wobbled it a bit too much out of my hand. The base might actually be more overstable than that. I keep thinking it is every time I throw it, but then I question myself. But that base inner core is also more overstable than typical premium. Maybe Trash Panda has like a base being beefier deal going on. I'll have to keep messing with these canyons. I'm sure I'll have more approach shots. I need to trust that on a forehand more. I do the same thing with my canyon in my bag right now. Just need more reps. Ooh, now it's time to break out the candy catch inner core. Dude. Bro. Hole 8, the beauty, the water carry, 252. I am going base, outer core. I just want to pull it through the gap on some Annie, relatively high, give it a chance to crash in. Oh, go in. Oh, juiced. Wow, okay. Okay, I drove that like a really overstable. Wow, I expected that to just be fighting out like a super hog. And it was beefy. All right, since we got over the water shot and there's some risk to it, I'm allowed to throw extras. Try the premium. No way! That's just super gone. What an idiot. I do want to try these canyons out. All right, premium first. It's just, wow, that's way straighter than the outer core. It's a nice shot. I do think it's gonna also be straighter than this. I think this will be more overstable. Not by a lot. Okay, that's good. That's a nice stability. I mean, it's crazy that the outer core is more overstable than that, but those are sweet. Oh, is that the bottom? I need to get a brake attachment. I feel like I'm gonna have to call it. That's disappointing. Right when I realized that I might actually be down for that disc. Hopefully not forever. Hopefully I do get it back. I actually probably just need to not throw it in the water, but I need a rake. Yep. Let's go. Hey, first one counts. Beefy boy. Woo! That's a sick birdie. Unfortunate loss. Salute to the red premium outer core. Hole 9, 720 or 50 feet. Oh, you can actually see it. I didn't even realize. All the way down there. You can play out to that central area or kind of over these trees. There's a hyzer. Makes your second shot much farther, but it's a much easier gap to access. So I'm going to try to throw a hyzer with the Lego Procyon overstable and then maybe ozone in, but we'll see what I got. But just try to throw this slight hyzer because it will pop up. It's not an overstable disc. This is just an overstable Procyon. At least throwing it about 400 feet, it's going to be pretty straight. Oh, maybe I actually kind of threw that pretty hard. Get through. Ah. Wow, I I didn't think I was gonna clear those trees nearly as well as I did in the air. It came out snappier than I thought by a good bit, and that thing went pretty straight. How I'm game planning this is that I see the 200 sign right up there, that white thing on the tree. It's OB to the left, so I wanna be inside and then just be able to pitch up a forehand, probably with a canyon. Just try to get around that 200 distance with a nice panning turnover. Oh, too much. Actually, no, that's perfect. Oh, thank goodness, wow, game plan. I didn't even trust that I was in the air, but I executed my game plan. Man, I talk to my disc a lot when it's in the air. I should probably shut up and see what happens. 200 sign, my disc. That's close. I still wobbled it too much. I mean, that's a great shot. Yeah, I might be a bass guy. 10-11 Fusion. Going down there to that flag, 483 feet according to UDisc. It's the mix of hole 10 and hole 11, but this is actually a separate pad. Hole 10's basket is a little bit more up there. Actually, one of my favorite holes in the course. Just dead straight, iconic, picturesque. ET2 or Procyon. I throw Roman as a normal shot, so stable control driver. ET2 is probably the closest to a Roman in the bag. And just for the sake of getting one forehand, one backhand, I will throw it as well. So let's see what we can do. Whoa, that flipped over. Maybe spun it weird. That seemed odd. Oh, no way, it kicked it pretty solid. Hole 12 is a par 4, probably right around 600 feet, maybe a touch shorter. Basket right through there. It looks like it lines up very well for a long, not super fast flipping roller, which is not a shot that I'm very good at all. It still pops into my head every single time that I'm on the seabed though. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a shot. Why not? Well, many reasons why not, but. Fairway. I think I'm actually getting a call from Jesse right now. So probably Procyon. Hey.
Yes. Yeah, one quick second.
I'm out filming with your discs again.
Nice. Are you doing the discs test?
Yep.
Yeah, heck yeah. That's awesome. Super quick. I had 2 notes for you.
Or low. Yeah, I was a little worried about that with the footing. Could have taken a couple extra seconds to figure that out, but here we are. Here we are. Candy catch. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. We take a par. Next fusion hole coming up. Pretty interesting one. Very straight gap to hit. And I think it's time to break out the regular stock ozone. No way. And that all started from wanting to throw the ozone off the tee. Even after I looked at the shot again and was like, wow, this is definitely throwing the Procyon flat to slight hyzer, which is much more of a bread and butter than a deep hyzer hitting a gap shot. It's amazing how one mistake turns into 3 pretty quickly when you're a little bit frustrated at yourself for making a bad decision and you feel like you have to catch up rather than just accepting that you made the bad decision. Much to learn still. Oh, that's so bad. All right, 0 for 2 so far on this purple guy. Let's set the record straight. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a kick. Ugly par, still par. 1718 Fusion, 570 feet. Procyon, approach. Get back on the birdie train. Little flippier than I expected. I like it. Pretty unfortunate lie, but I'm only about 200. Tried about 2 or 3 times in a row to throw this standstill turnover. Thinking about the last one, I'm hoping I got a little bit of the cue figured out. Better. Much better. .508. We'll just try to throw the inner core. Well, it's stable. What? Wow. No. I'm losing it. All right. Gotta find the swing here. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. I think, unfortunately, that brings me back to 5 with no birdies in a long time. I felt unstoppable through the front 9, and then I've been only stoppable since. Birdie, birdie, birdie ties me at the 8 down. I need to go tire myself out and then play more rounds because some big needs that I have in a stamina department. All right, 530 foot par 4, I think 270-ish foot par 3, and a 670 foot par 5. Just gotta lock in. If I don't beat it, it's fine too, but I've lost a lot of focus. That's the only goal for these last couple holes, just make sure I focus on every shot. Man. Nothing. Skip. Yep. Yes. Good left side catch. This is a must make, but I must get that out of my head. I just need to figure out the shot. Yes, dude. Come on. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now we're talking. One last hole. Eagle or bull. Either way, not been a bad round. But let's try to put the 2 down on the scorecard for this last hole and tie up my league round. It's incredible how you can feel like you cannot make a mistake at the beginning, and then you go 2 over on the next 7 holes. Let's see what's possible on 22. Let go, Procyon. Push up far and a little left. Think about this coming out of my hand at the right. Speed and height and angle. Yep. Pretty much. I like that a lot. There's an opportunity for it. 300 in. My alarm's going off for this meeting that I have to get to in 15 minutes. But it's way cooler to rock up to a meeting after you get an eagle. Just about 300 feet. Okay, need a straighter push. Oh man, this backhand is not ideal. Just need a lot of hyzer out of the hand. These do flip decent. Stock goes on 300 feet. Inside out hyzer flip for the eagle. Come on. Come on. Come on. Big skip. Oh, that's a look. Make and match. Oh, come on, baby. stab it in there. Come on. Let's freaking go. What a putt to finish. Locked in for those last couple of holes. 8 down with the full Trash Panda lineup. Possible to compete with them. Very excited to be on the team this year. This that'll be in my bag at some point during the year, more likely than not. Inner core is in there right now. Did not hate putting with these though. They were very, very good to putt with. Canyon, I like right now in the bag. I'm thinking that base one's probably gonna take the spot of the premium, and that'll be the only Canyon I have. Maybe supplement it with a different approach disc, at least for now. Dune, I also very much like. And the Procyon, that Lego one, maybe one of the other ones. I just gotta find which one is gonna hit the right flip point. It's hard to figure out drivers when you don't have an insane amount of driver holes that you play typically, but thanks for watching. Go shop on infinitedisc.com or trashpandadisc.com. Snag my Candy Catch inner course, and hopefully someone finds my outer core at the bottom of the lake. What a clutch finish. See you soon. Subscribe.